Hey, y'all. I'm your host, Jay Nickerson. Welcome back to Purposely Crossed. I am so excited to be back here with y'all. I missed y'all so much. So let's get into the conversation. So I do have a special guest today. She's very near and dear to me, and I have my very first female guest on Purposely Crossed, and it's none other than Michelle Douglas. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, girl.
Hey. Yeah, so she is phenomenal, y'all. And we just gonna talk like we do. We gonna talk. Of course, we gonna give y'all some word, give y'all some insight, share our experience, and how God uses us. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So, hey, girl.
Hey.
How your day?
It's been okay.
Okay. I'm gonna let her get her nerves out, y'all, because I know what they feel like. I know what they feel like, and we both goofy, so it is what it is. You get what you get. But yeah, I'm so excited to have you on here. So what I like to do is just kind of break the ice whenever I get started. And I was trying to think earlier of something I could have asked you, but I really didn't know. So in this moment, I guess what I'll ask you is, what would you say is like a hidden enjoyment that you get? Like something you like to do that you just get enjoyment out of that not a lot of people know that you really appreciate.
Oh, okay. This is new.
Okay.
I've never been this person, but sitting in the car, just listening to music, it can be for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Just like listening to music, huh?
Yes. Because then my mind, because, mom, we on the go, wife, always moving. So when I can just sit in the car and enjoy that little time, little 10-minute, that.
Yeah.
It ain't even got to be nothing special.
I get you. I get you.
I never used to be like that.
But you know what? And I just started like listening to music, I'll say often in the car, because I'm a just quiet person.
Okay.
I would be in the car quiet. Like, and the crazy thing is, I didn't want to show this to everybody, but I am. I watch videos, everything on mute.
What?
I watch stuff on mute.
How can you enjoy it though?
I don't know, but I be understanding what be going on.
Okay.
I don't know, but I watch everything
That's
on
different.
mute first.
And then you go back and watch it.
Like, well, it depends. Most of the time I don't. But if somebody send me something, they know, like my sister and them, they know naturally I'm going to watch it on mute. They have to tell me, like, no, turn it up.
That's different. Never heard of it.
I don't know where they came from, but I do. But as far as being in the car, I definitely get that. Bruce can tell you, because I be in the car, in the car.
Yeah.
I just be in the car. And then a lot of times where I get a lot of inspiration. I don't know. It's just like I can hear clearly my thoughts, all of that. I was sitting in the car, and he probably don't like it sometimes, but I just sit in the car. And I remember years ago, I used to just go for a ride. Don't know why.
Yeah. Just to clear your mind.
Yeah. Yeah. I can relate to that. Okay. So, Michelle, like being in the car, playing on music.
Oh, dang. Kendall gonna see this.
Hiding from bro.
I still love you, boo.
We need that. It's okay. Yeah. We need it. That's how you gonna get the best version of her.
Yeah.
But you stay-at-home mom now, right? Okay. So yeah, she is a stay-at-home mom. You still doing makeup?
I am. I'm like slowly getting away from it, because I know God is shifting me to another place.
Okay.
I still enjoy doing it, but I know God has more for me to do. Because we had this talk too.
And then you don't have to go into detail if you don't want to.
Okay. Just hiding behind the makeup, but I still do makeup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. And she is phenomenal. All things beauty, really. She's phenomenal. Things beautiful. I mean, beauty, y'all. I'm trying to think. So yeah, she is stay-at-home wife and mom. And y'all probably, I don't know, if y'all not following her, go follow her on TikTok, on Instagram, everywhere. It's Michelle Shanae, right?
So Facebook is Michelle Douglas. Instagram it is Michelle Shanae, and then I think TikTok is Michelle Shanae.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everything gonna be linked on there.
Yeah.
I'll put all that in there. But either way, follow her, y'all. She got some really good content, and I really think that she will help a lot of y'all. Like there is room in the kingdom for all of us.
Yeah.
Like literally, because we cannot reach everybody, and everybody has somebody to reach at the same time. But the ultimate goal is for everybody to get back to Christ. And yeah, I love her content. I think y'all will love it. Just everyday life stuff. She works with her church faithfully every Thursday. I'm trying to hit up the pantry myself.
Come on, girl.
Like, no, but for real, people in need. And she comes from an amazing family.
Thank you.
Shout out to Bishop Ford, Lady Ford. I love them and the entire Ford family. When I tell y'all, I have not met a Ford that could not sing.
Always some in there.
You saying that, but I ain't met none that couldn't sing. They all sing. I don't care. They all sing, and they all like, yeah, on fire for the Lord. The ones I know.
Yeah.
All the ones I know.
Yeah.
And just if y'all didn't know, I grew up fellowshipping with them. We grew up together.
Kids.
So,
oh my God.
Yeah, and I think I love y'all family so much because it just remind me of my family, close knit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bishop Ford, such a mighty man of God. Mighty man of God. Will preach the house down. Will teach the house down. All of that. And him and my dad, which is my pastor, they grew up together. Like just grew up in ministry together. So yeah, Firehouse. The mama. Firehouse. Lady Ford, I love you. She is, man, all right, I can go all day on this family. I love y'all, like for real.
We love you too.
All your siblings, I love them all. Mitchell, Daisha, all of them. Darius, everybody. Yeah. Oh, you too, Sharita girl. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Lisa Jerk, I can't not say the names now at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, they all sing. They all have amazing voices all the way down to the babies.
They do. They really do.
Yeah. Down to the babies.
Yeah.
Down to the babies. So they are blessed. They are anointed. So yeah, she attends the River Christian Assembly. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm used to Bond Avenue.
That's okay. It's new.
I'm used to Bond Avenue. So, but respectfully, the River Christian Assembly, they are doing amazing work. They have amazing worship. And I was talking about Bishop Ford because I love them for real, and Lady Ford. But they married me and my husband, me and Bruce. They married us, did our counseling, which everyone who is seeking to be married needs counseling. They need premarital counseling. It's necessary. But they took us through a lot of stuff that like we didn't even think would matter.
Yeah.
And even now, which we'll be celebrating 10 years in September. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. We'll be celebrating 10 years married in September. But even now, we look back on some of those conversations we had with them.
Yeah.
And we realize like, oh, wow, that was really necessary.
Yeah.
Like they brought out so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, they amazing. They married us, did our premarital counseling.
Wow.
And yeah, we're going to get into some good stuff though. So today we said we're going to talk about wound care. I guess we'll kind of get into the conversation so y'all can know where we're going with it. But yeah, just proper wound care and healing and all the good stuff. So yeah, whew, this is going to be a deep one.
Yeah.
Trying to see how to start it out.
Okay.
So I think for me, I guess the revelation for this particular episode came from like the process of what it takes to actually heal. So a lot of people walking around thinking that they're healed, but they are not really healed. And you know how like if you just say you grow a scab on the bone or something and you bump into something and they start bleeding again. you know.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're walking around bleeding all over the place, bleeding on everybody. So that's how it is sometimes. Like we walk around thinking we're healed when we just surface level cover some stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. So yeah, I wanted to, because I looked something up, like just the steps that it takes to actually fully heal.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the scientific route of it. So proper wound care, like the steps that it actually takes to fully heal. It says that proper wound healing involves cleaning, protecting, and monitoring the injury to prevent infection and promote tissue repair, right? So it has 4 different stages. The wound healing process consists of 4 overlapping sequential stages. The first being the hemostasis, which is the clotting, inflammation, which is the cleaning, the proliferation, which is tissue growth, and remodeling, maturation. So on the first step, it just shows how, like, you know, you have this wound, it's open, but it's bleeding and the blood has to clot and all of that. And then the inflammation is how it swells up and then the covering starts happening. So then you have the proliferation and all of that, and then the remodeling, which is how it goes back to its original state. But we know that there's some inner things that have to happen, right? And we kind of talked about how sometimes we are only healed on the outer surface part, but the inside is not healed. And through my journey, and I kind of shared this on the podcast, like even with like my weight loss journey and stuff like that, God showed me how I had a lot of things that were underneath the surface that were just sitting underneath. So I had this cover over it, like just this shell that's over it, but all the things underneath have not been dealt with. So people would bump into me and I'm walking around bleeding all over people, right? So have you ever, is there anything in your life you would say that you dealt with that you realized, like, oh, I was not properly healed in that area, like in some of the consequences of it?
Oh, yes. So I'm very vocal about this. I always talk about it. I dealt with low self-esteem for years. Nobody ever knew.
Yeah. I would have never known.
No, nobody ever knew, not even my parents.
Yeah.
And I remember my heart being so fast just thinking about it, because I always felt like I was different from everybody. And so with that, it made me not really see my value. I felt like I was not pretty, like a lot of stuff. So then I started to become a person that I wasn't. And I was just seeking for love and validation. And at the time, my husband, we started dating, but some things occurred and it spilled over into that. And not to get too deep, but even with us, we had split up. And then I got into another situation with somebody else, which caused some really deep, dark, oh my God. And it made it worse. Because I didn't deal with the problem that I had at hand. So then I was like suicidal. I was, my family never knew. I was addicted to pain medication.
Oh, wow.
Like it was really, really bad, because I guess I wasn't honest with myself either. I never really sat and said, Michelle, okay, there's an issue, you need to fix it. But I was trying to cope with the love and validation from other people. So,
wow.
yes.
Wow, that's a lot. And I can relate to so many of those things. I was telling my husband, I tell a few people how I lacked confidence and I didn't realize. And people would have never thought or knew. Like now, going through this healing journey and everything, I'm just now gaining confidence in things. And I'm just now seeing how badly it made me that I didn't deal with those things. So what happens when we don't deal with those things? Now the wound underneath the surface is still just it's prone to infection, which makes it grounds for bacteria, right?
Oh my God.
It makes it grounds for bacteria, meaning that it can cause infection in other areas too, so when we don't deal with a thing, it can then, like you said, it can spew into other places and relationships, and so many other areas that we didn't think it would. And you talked about being suicidal and your family and parents not knowing. I was too, and I remember being in a church service. I feel like I'm always saying I remember. I was in a church service, and this prophetess, she was prophesying and she was talking, and she brought it out, and obviously, I was shameful, like, but it was like, now you saying this to them. And now it's raising questions and stuff, but I never even addressed it after that. I didn't give people room to even like know anything about it. I remember one time when I was younger, and we was just in the house, me and my cousins and stuff like that, my little cousin, and one day I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna hang myself. And now my parents were upstairs, and she like, what? We were just playing. I don't know. We was just playing. We was kids. And she like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And I went downstairs, and I think this is the first time I'm saying this openly. Went downstairs, got on the chair, I grabbed the belt and everything.
Oh, wow.
But she like, hold up, wait, now you going too far. And she went and got my mom, which she out of her sleep, like, what's going on? I remember coming downstairs, and I just remember like playing it off like, oh, I was joking or something, but I wasn't. And I just remember when I was a kid, I've had situations where I would cut on my arm before and stuff like that, and nobody knew. Nobody knew. And then I was always, you said you felt like you were different. Growing up, I felt like I was the outcast. Don't get me wrong, I love all my cousins and stuff like that, but I remember times when I was younger and my cousins would, when it's just me and them, we good. But then if other cousins came around, it was like they'll go off one way and then I'm alone. And, and I'm like, well, why they don't want to be around
I'm
me
so
and
emotional.
stuff like
I'm
that?
sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. And I share how, because, purposely crossed. This was not something I wanted to do, but the Lord said that it was necessary for healing. And I tell them how I thought healing meant other people. But he healing me through it. So, I believe that every person that he showed me to have on here is for a purpose, and it's going to reach somebody. So it's okay. We have to show that. And that's how we will be healed through this, by dealing with it, by actually dealing with it. Because dealing with it is what's going to clean that infection. It's going to clean the wound. It's not good if we don't deal with it. We just talked about how it'll infect other areas. And then infections spread, right? Infections will spread.
Yes.
So we walking around thinking we healed, and we ain't.
Not.
Really, we be running away from it.
Woo.
Running away. There are so many things I ran away from. Just, It can get
deep.
So deep,
know,
girl.
I know.
Like a cut and a scrape could just turn into something so much more. You say, it can turn into something so much more. And the thing about it is, those are things that will enter into our lives through people that we actually love. Like, we will hurt the people that we actually love because we are not whole, right? We settle with being healed, but really we are just numbed. We're just medicated. Like, and not medicated through God, but we're just medicated with the pill that they done prescribed us, type of thing, but we didn't actually go in and do the deeper work. The deeper work. Like, God had to show me some stuff that that I couldn't, like, that I had to deal with so my baby wouldn't have to go through it. You know, like it really get that deep. Like I was realizing that I wanted to be a good friend. I wanted to be healed so that I could have friends, right? But I wasn't healed and whole to be a friend. I wanted to have friends, but couldn't be a friend.
Yeah.
Because like we talked about that lack of confidence, those things, and just walking around in offense, walking around with envy, wanting to be happy for people, but also feeling like, but what about me? Or why, I'm not this and I'm not good enough and all of that. Those are real things that we go through. So yeah, I thank you for sharing that. And I know that's probably a lot, but I thank you for sure for sharing that. So let's see. So it says essential steps for wound care. It says first to wash your hands, and then to stop the bleeding, then clean the wound. 4 is apply the antibiotic ointment, things like that, the care. 5, cover the wound. 6, change the dressing. And 7, monitor for infections. However, I just want to kind of, this is the scientific side of it, but if we look on the spiritual side of it, right, and we apply those same type of steps, because if we want to care for a wound, we can't put dirty hands on it.
Yeah.
We can't put dirty hands on it, right?
Yeah.
Because that does what? That causes the infection. Which then will be prone to that bacteria and everything.
Right.
So putting dirty hands on it, and that's just kind of how we were talking about it affecting other people and things like that. And then actually cleaning the wound. We know that cleansing comes through God. And it's so, I feel like it's easier for us to say because we know God, right? But then we have people who don't necessarily know him.
Right.
So they don't know that they actually have access to being healed properly. They don't have to walk around hurting, walk around limping and all of these things. But if they just cleaned it with the blood of Christ.
Oh, Jesus.
Right? Cleaned it with the blood of Christ.
Yes.
Because by his stripes, we are healed, right? By his wounds. So because he already conquered that, we don't necessarily have to stay in it. But we sometimes allow shame, embarrassment, hurt, guilt, everything to make us run from dealing with it. Yeah. And that kind of also goes back to, I've talked about transparency, keeping us delivered from some things. If we talk about them, if we put it out there and know that we can, because Christ has already defended us. He's already defended us, right?
Yeah.
So if we apply that, then we know that it's safe. We're in his safety. Do you got anything you want to add to that?
No. I'm soaking it in, honey.
Because you made a face when I, you was like, ooh, like that hit.
That's good, though.
Yeah.
What you said.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really. So if we clean the wound with the blood of Christ, and we, like, everything goes back to what he already did for us. There's no wound that's greater than the wounds he took for us. None. So nothing we go through is worse than what he went through. He's done it all. Like literally, they beat him to where you didn't know if it was a man or a woman. Like you didn't know who he was. So the flesh that came out, all of that, those open wounds, deep wounds. Yeah. There's nothing that is greater than that. So if he can heal, conquer death, right? If he can heal from that.
That makes you think you can.
Yeah. And then when we go to his word that tells us that while Jesus was here, he healed all sickness and disease. But the problem is a lot of times we don't recognize that we're sick to begin with.
That's the point I made, because I was not honest.
Yeah.
I wasn't honest with myself.
Yeah.
My dad always say, God can never heal what you won't reveal.
What you won't reveal.
So if you don't acknowledge, it's just like an alcoholic.
Yeah.
If you never say, hey, I got a problem.
Yeah. Yeah. And see, and the thing is, like, and it, like I was saying, they go back to shame and guilt and all of that. We will allow those things to keep us from our healing.
Yeah.
Our healing.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be healed the way the world thinks healing is.
Yeah.
But I want to be healed whole.
Yeah.
I want to be made whole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like whole. Like,
right.
Yeah, because so that means it takes faith and all of that too. But first we know we got to recognize that we're sick. And in recognizing that we're sick, the next step to that is what? To call out to the one that can heal us.
Yes.
To call out to the one that can heal us. And matter of fact, let me see. And I think we're going to go ahead and go to the scriptures that just back that up. Because these are the steps that they took. Talking about in Luke the 10 lepers. So we said the first step is recognizing that you're sick. And then I put here the second step is to call out to the source. So I'm going to read in Luke chapter 17. And I'm going to start at verse 11. And it says, on the way to Jerusalem, he was passing along between Samaria and Galilee. And as he entered a village, he was met by 10 lepers who stood at a distance and uplifted their voices saying, Jesus, Master, have mercy on us. This is them calling out. When he saw them, he said to them, go and show yourself to the priests. And as they went, they were cleansed. Then one of them, when he saw that he was healed, turned back, praising God with a loud voice. And he fell on his face at Jesus' feet, giving him thanks. Now he was a Samaritan. Then Jesus answered, were not 10 cleansed? Where are the 9? 18 says, was no one found to return and give praise to God except the foreigners? And then 19 says, and he said to him, rise and go your way. Your faith has made you well. And then, of course, I like the King James Version said that thy faith hath made thee whole, has made thee whole. So literally, this is what happened. They in order for them to call out to him, they recognized that something is wrong.
Right.
And they recognized the source that they can be healed from, right? So they called to the source. And then it says that then the proper cleansing happens. They followed the cleansing process. This is when he told them, all right, go and show the priest. Go show someone. Don't be too shameful of it. So don't walk around holding it on and not revealing it so that you can't receive the help.
Right.
Like you just said, like Bishop always say, oh, he can't heal you if you don't reveal it. So yeah, I need you to reveal it so it can be dealt with.
Yeah.
Don't shun it. Don't keep it in your closet.
Yeah.
Piling all this stuff up. And then now it's time for spring cleaning and
oh, Jesus.
Yeah, like now, now you drain. You don't want to deal with all of that because you done packed it all in the closet. I done been there.
Yeah, me too.
I done been there.
Me too.
Like, my God. Actually deal with these things. And then the aftercare happens. The aftercare, he goes and he praises God. Talking about the one, not the other 9, but he goes and he praises God, gives God the glory. So he's recognizing that, he already recognized that I have to call to the source. But now he's recognizing that, okay, the source actually has done it for me just through giving me the instruction of what to do. Coming to him how I was.
Yeah.
And I like to talk about that because I know a lot of people who like try to stay away from church and all of that, right?
Yeah.
Because they feel like, oh, I got to get this together.
They got to get it together first and then go.
No, you got to come how you coming.
That's how he.
Because that's how he going to deal with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what the situation is, how it looks.
Yeah.
You know, and don't get me wrong. I know that in some churches, people gonna people. That's what they gonna do.
Yeah.
That's just what they gonna do. So what? When you go to work, peopling. So you know, wherever you go to the store, people are peopling.
Yeah.
You know, you just have to ignore them and you have to stay focused on what you there for.
Right. Exactly.
But don't allow what they see to keep you from reaping.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't allow what they see or how they see you to keep you from that blessing, that reward. Because the thing is, the healing is already yours if you just take it. If you just listen to what God told you to do. Go and show the wound. Ow. Ouch.
That's
Ouch.
Good. That's good. Because a lot of us don't like to be exposed. Because I suffer with it. Like, I think majority of my life.
Me too.
And we talked.
Yes.
I was the one that was the strong one. I was the one that was supposed to have it all together. And so it's like, I got to do what? So then they got to see that I'm messed up.
Yeah.
I got issues. So
girl, this whole thing hurt. Like what?
Yes.
Like the last, what was it? Episode 9. And I was talking about sexual immorality and how the Lord delivered. I didn't even talk about that. Yeah. Like, I'm like, hold up. That's too invasive, God. Like, wait a minute. Ooh, he like, Jesus. Are you worried about them or are you called to me?
Right.
Like, wait a minute.
Right.
I'm like, but wait. Yeah. I've been healed from this thing from, I've been delivered from years. I told the people at church, ain't they good enough? Yeah. I told them in Bible study and he like, no.
Go back.
So wait a minute, you want me to
Lord.
pull this up again? He like, yeah, because it's still some stuff underneath. So I delivered you from that thing in particular, but now I need to deal with your shame and your guilt and your,
Wow.
What led you into that? Your thought process.
Yeah.
I'm like, hold up, but why I gotta do it in front of people? Why I gotta do it in front of people?
Right.
And he's just like, because I need to heal my people. And he was like, and you weren't created for you. So then I was like, ouch again.
Girl.
Ouch again.
Because what we go through is just not, it's not for us.
It's not. It's not. And they used to sound so cliche to me.
Yeah, until we grew up. Look, we grew up and we were like, I understand now. Yeah,
I get that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was, because I don't want to reveal too much. So after I released that episode, girl, the things that I went through after releasing that episode. And that's why I had to take that sabbatical and fast and everything, because some stuff started coming up and I started encountering some people that I knew and I understood why I had to release that. Like the feedback that I was getting from some people that I didn't know. But even down to children. Like, and when I say children, I'm not talking like 5 years old, but like middle school and stuff. Some kids that are dear to me. I'm a bus driver. So some kids that are dear to me, like some stuff start happening and the Lord started revealing like, this is why.
Wow.
So that they don't have to fall into the same thing. You can catch it early type of thing.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, somebody may fall into it, but then later they may stumble upon it and be like, hey, dang, I wish I would have found this sooner, but now it can change them.
Yeah.
So I realized like, man, this really is for your glory, God. I don't have to be ashamed of anything.
And that's why we got to be obedient.
Obedient.
You got to be obedient because you don't know.
All boils down to that.
You don't know who you could be helping in the process.
That's right.
You slowing up they progress. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With your testimony. So you got to be obedient when God tell you to.
Don't feel good though.
I know.
But yeah,
I know.
Obedience won't feel good. And that was even like and I was thinking about this earlier, like with makeup, I was thinking about how when the Lord called me away from it, and I like kicked my feet and everything, and I knew that I was, you know, I was gonna stop, and I had stopped when he said stop, but I still like had this like this feeling about me, like, you know, I still had an afflicted heart against it and everything, because I just was like, you know, why do I gotta stop? But I still did, but my heart was impure behind it, because it was like a loss to me. It felt like a loss. And then after I accepted that, okay, I'm just gonna do it because I don't know what you have in store, but just because you God and because you said to do it, I'm just gonna trust whatever you said. And once I did that, then I went into, it was a peacefulness that came about it. I never thought that I would have peace out of saying, no, I don't do makeup anymore. But I do. You know, it's a joy and a peace, and this ain't no shade to nobody that still be asking. Not no slight to nobody that be asking. But now it's a peacefulness that comes with it, just because I know that I obey God. And because I'm seeing outcomes in other areas, you know, that I didn't know were going to come. Not that the outcomes always feel good, but I can see them. I see his hand at work.
Oh, yes.
You know, I see his hand at work. Oh, girl, whole thing is like, ow. But yeah, we have to reveal the wound in order for it to be cared for. And then here's the other part that I put on here: to stay under the caretaker. So once you receive the aftercare and you at his feet and all of this,
stay there. Because people do. I ain't trying to interrupt you.
No, you're not. I want you to talk to me.
That is church, you know, you see that a lot. You know, God will clean you up, fix this stuff, and then the moment he heals you, people leave.
Yeah, you have to stay underneath the caretaker. Because you felt like you was healed, because now you got that layer over the wound, right?
Yes.
You got that layer that then grew. So now you think, oh, I could just leave. I can be under my own care. No. It's not what it means at all. It's not what it means at all. And then it says, don't return to what wounded you. Don't return there. So stay underneath the caretaker. And if you stay under the caretaker, then what?
Listen, you ain't got to worry about going through that thing again. If you stay there, you teaching me today.
I want us to iron sharpen iron, girl.
You teaching me today, girl. You really are.
But that's why we talking about this, because it's necessary, right? It's necessary. And I'm sitting here going through all these ouch moments myself. Yeah. So is there, I don't want to be too invasive, but is there anything that, like, what would you say God has you working on right now in your life? Like, as far as something like that, like healing from that and actually overcoming.
Okay,
it's
so,
hard.
Okay, so I like to handle things on my own, right? I think I know a lot sometimes. And that's a bad place to be in, because it's like, you don't know more than God. You know what I'm saying? Right now, just taking my hands off of things, because I keep trying to fix it myself, but I'm making it worse. With my hands, because they're dirty.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah. So he's teaching me that right now, he gave me a word the other day. I was in prayer, and the word was release. Because I keep holding on to things. Well, I keep putting things in my hands, and they're supposed to be in his hands. And I heard it. He said, release. Release, like you trying to handle it, but you're not me. And that's why you're in the situation that you're in right now. You don't feel fulfilled. I think we briefly talked about this, like just me going through this emotional roller coaster. Some days I feel like I'm depressed. Some days I feel like I'm having anxiety, and it's because I got it in my hands and not in his hands. So I guess that can go with what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm not allowing him to
be the caretaker.
I'm trying to do it.
We try to put our little dirty hands on it, right? And we just talked about with our hands got to be clean to deal with the wound.
Yeah. So
and the Lord is most sterile. He's the most sterile, for sure. And what this remind me of, you know how in the Bible, and I think I don't want to misquote nothing, but I know it's in Matthew somewhere when they talk about how the demon leave once it's cast out, it leaves, and then he go and visit the dry place or whatever, and when he sees nothing, he goes and returns to the body it was in, to the house it was in, and then he spines it all clean and everything you put away, and he go and get 7 others that's stronger. And they go, and now it's harder to come back from it. And it reminded me of what you were saying about people leaving church sometimes. They feel like, oh, okay, I'm in this place now. I got that covering, that scab over me.
So I'm good.
But I think I'm good because I can see the scab. Because now I see the layer of the scab over it. Now I can leave and go and do what I want to do. But no. Because it's going to be some bumps along the road, right? And then you don't know how to dress the wound if it start bleeding. You don't know how to sew and stitch. You're not the surgeon. You're not the surgeon. What? You don't know how to assess if it gets out of control. Ow, you don't know how to assess if it gets out of control. So it remind me of that because those 7 others are stronger than it was. So now you worse off than before.
That's why I said that. I said it's more work.
Yeah.
It's more work to be done. That was just the beginning of it.
Yeah.
We run away too soon before he can do that, complete, because then we gonna go back.
Complete that hole.
Go back to where we was. I've been there.
Yeah.
Where I thought I was healed,
Yeah.
And he delivered me. Because, we do them prayers. Well, I used to back in the day. Lord, if you get me out of this, I promise I will never, ever.
Yeah.
And he did it. And then I went right back. And then it was worse.
Don't return.
Than it was before. And it was
so
like, oh my God.
You?
So, yeah.
You mean to tell me you gonna go back and do the same thing?
Foolish.
That wounded you? And
Crazy.
then you gonna come back with the same wound, if not more.
Crazy. Delusional.
Yes.
Yeah.
What did he call the children of Israel? Stubborn and something, girl. Like, oh my God, Lord, why am I so stubborn?
I am
like,
guilty.
I get like that.
Guilty.
That's why I need to be at his feet all the time.
At all times.
I need to stay there.
At all times.
Because I can't do it on my own.
Yeah.
Because I know without him, I am stubborn.
Yeah. I know.
I know without him, I'm gonna put dirt inside my wound.
Yes.
I know without him, I'm gonna cause an infection. Like,
that's good, because I'm sitting here thinking, you said you'll put dirt in it. My story was I wasn't doing nothing about it. Oftentimes people know they sick and they do nothing.
Yeah.
Where you could have went to the doctor.
But they cause infections.
Right. You could have went to the doctor, got it taken care of, but now because I didn't do nothing, I just sat in it.
Sat in it.
Woo!
Ooh. Like you would never get out of it if you just sitting in it.
You gonna make me shout at her.
Girl. You'll never get out of it if you just sitting in it. That's like when you immune to how you smell. Right?
Yeah.
So if you just think, if you sitting in an infected wound, you sitting in it. And I can imagine the bad smell from the infection and bacteria and all of that. But you don't think it stink because you sitting in it. Right? Until you go out of it on the other side and you can see like, oh man, that smell bad.
Yeah.
Have you ever left out of a place, like if you've been there for some hours or something, you left out of a place and you was good, but when you left out then you could smell this, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh.
Yeah.
Or if you go back, you like, oh, it's stinking here.
Yeah.
But it smelled like that all along, but it wasn't until you left out of it that you could see. It wasn't until you left out of it that you could see. It is good, girl.
Oh, Jesus. Thank you, Lord.
So it's necessary that we be like the one that was healed and he turned and praised God and was at his feet. Right? Because now I realize that I need forever aftercare.
Yeah.
Not just 6 to 8 weeks, you know?
I think some people treat God like a genie. You know what I'm saying? You
Elaborate.
got them like little 3 wishes.
Yeah. Elaborate. I want you to get into that, girl. Yeah.
But no, like, we ask for things. Okay, like you said, we get that thing and after that, we gone. We happy.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like, nothing more to it. But God want to be there longer than that little time that that the genie is there for. You know, you get your little 3 wishes and they gone. They ain't staying with you forever.
Yeah.
But I think sometimes I'm guilty. We treat God.
Yeah, I'm guilty.
We got this long wish list of what we want done, and so that's what I mean by that.
And then like I was just saying, like, but if we stay in the hand of the caretaker, then guess what? We get more than 3 wishes.
Yeah.
We have everything we need in him. Like, literally, he's limitless.
Yeah.
He's limitless. There's no cap. There's no cap to what we can get.
Yeah.
If we just stay in his care.
And sometimes, not sometimes, he will give you things that you don't even ask for.
Yes.
Because sometimes we ask for stuff
he knew you needed.
Yeah, we don't even need it. So, yeah.
Or sometimes we think that we don't need a thing,
and
right?
You'll give it.
But we needed it all along. But to us, because it was foreign, we kind of was shoving it away like,
Yeah.
You know, that's like growing up. I don't know if I'm not how your mama was, but growing up, my cousins, I used to have cousins, so I knew. I knew we had to eat our vegetables or our beans or whatever I knew we had to.
Yeah, we weren't like that.
But girl, listen, we had these, or we had to eat some of it type of thing. Like, no, you got to eat it. So I had some cousins that every time, they always wanted to come over though. And I never understood it. They always wanted to come over, but they knew like, oh, she finna cook and I'm going to have to eat those veggies or I'm going to have to eat this. And they would sit at the table all night. But what they didn't understand at the time, like, yeah, it's nasty, but it's good for you. So you don't think you need it.
Yeah.
But you do.
Yeah.
And that's how God be like, oh, okay, here, I need to put this broccoli on your plate. I know you don't like broccoli, but I need you to eat it.
Eat it.
Because you don't understand that it's fiber in this. And it's, you know, these good things that you need to release, right?
Yeah.
You don't understand that all these things are there for you, for your benefit.
Yeah.
For your benefit. For you to be pleasing in my sight, to glorify me, right?
Yes. Y'all, I'm trying to contain myself because
don't contain.
I be like so animated. I'm like, they're going to think I'm crazy.
Me too.
But no, yes.
I don't think nobody crazier than me. Nobody crazier than me.
Lord.
So you good. Don't contain. If y'all listen, we getting cut up right here. We talking, but man, the revelation the Lord begins to give, like, and then I highlighted earlier on how, like, I wanted friends, but I wasn't healed for them. I wasn't healed from them, and when we not healed, we will affect others.
Yeah.
We can infect it. It spreads, right? It'll spread onto others. And I thank God that, like, I now know, because I'm going through healing and I'm at his feet. I now know that a lot of those saves, it wasn't necessarily, oh, he just doing this for me. It wasn't so selfish, but because some people too, they too precious to him for me to go and taint them.
Right.
Me and my unhealed state to go and taint them.
Yeah.
And I'm thankful for that.
Yeah.
You know, I got a friendship that, like, man, like, it's a Godship for real. And I'm thankful that the Lord, like, kept her at arm's length, because it was just like, she precious to me type of thing. Because I wouldn't have been able to see.
Wow.
I wouldn't have been able to see how precious she was to him. And I would have just bled all over her and tainted her. And, you know, like, nah, daughter, I need you to, if you want friends, but you don't want to be a friend. No. Heal.
Wow.
Deal with it. Stop stinking.
That's good.
We need to hear more from you.
Oh, I got a lot of stuff going through my mind.
Okay. Well, let's dissect.
Okay, so you was talking about how you weren't ready. Like, you were praying for friendship, and, you know, because in your mind, this is what I really want.
Yeah.
But God said it's not time, because if you connect or, you know, build that friendship too soon, you're going to ruin it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it just made me think about, even with the situation with me trying to conceive, like when I was trying to get pregnant.
Yeah.
I mean, for years I kept trying, and it was just not working.
Yeah.
And God had to really sit me down and say, you're not ready yet.
Yeah. Wow.
You are not ready, because I hadn't healed. Like, all the stuff I was telling you, it spilled over into, okay, meet my dating life, okay, and then get married. It spilled over into my marriage.
Yeah.
And then I was trying to conceive while I was unhealed.
Yes. Yes.
Then that would have went over to my baby.
Yeah.
You know, like, I wasn't even looking at it like that, but you talking about, I'm like, okay, God, he had to show me that, like, no, I need you to heal first. And then when it's time, then I'll make you happy.
Because then it's like, when you heal, then you can handle it properly, right? Then you can steward well over it.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you, but for me, sometimes I didn't want the work that came with it, but I wanted the benefit of it.
Yeah.
Like, how you want the benefits but don't want to work?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ouch. I wanted the benefits.
You wanted the easy way.
Yeah, I wanted the easy. And see, that's why I was saying, like, with the leper, when the Lord told him, all right, go and show, this is the work part. I need you to go and actually follow my instruction. You know, I need you to actually adhere to what I'm saying. You might not want to, because it looks embarrassing. Yeah. You know, you might not want to, because they can still see what's on you in the process, or what you think they can see. But what you don't know is that in the going, Jesus, wait a minute, Lord. In the going, the cleansing is happening. In the going, things are falling off. And you was mentioning conceiving. It's crazy, because, like, with me and Bruce, for a long time, I just thought I couldn't have a baby.
Me too.
Yeah, me too. I got to the point where I was just like, okay, well, I'll travel, but secretly I was wanting a baby. Yeah. And I only revealed it to one person. That was my sister. And so I'm like, I know I say this, and it was a vulnerable moment. And I told her, I said, I know I say this openly, like, oh, well, maybe if he don't give me a baby, I'm going to just travel. But I was like, I really do want a baby. Yeah. I want a son, you know, and I said son specifically. And she was like, all right, we finna pray about this right now. We finna pray this thing, you know, and we pray. And I had hardened, what I realized is that I had hardened my heart because it wasn't happening, you know, and everybody put these expectations like, oh, you married. Yeah. We 4 years in, ain't got a baby. Yeah. Like, wait a minute, what's going on? All this stuff. I went with the expectation of what everybody thought it should be, but I didn't want to do no inner work. Didn't know I needed to do no inner work. I just looked at it as, oh, I'm married. Yeah. So I should have a baby. Yeah. I'm a woman, right? You know? Right. So secretly it was like, well, me saying I'm going to just travel, that was me hardening my heart. Yeah. Because I really wanted it. Yeah. But the discouragement that entered out of not getting what I wanted, but didn't necessarily need at the time, because like you were saying, I couldn't handle it for real. I wasn't prepared for it. My heart was hardened. So we prayed. A year later, got pregnant, and went through all this stuff, which I kind of talked about on that podcast with Bruce. But that's just how God will work sometimes. And he, even in me knowing that I was going to have a son, because he let me know they don't give me a son, all of this stuff. I had 3 dreams about him and everything, girl. And I didn't know necessarily what was coming with it, though. I didn't know the work that I was going to have to do. Now, had I done the work when I was supposed to do the work, you know, maybe I would have been more prepared. But the work came when it came. Yeah. And it got me prepared. And it gave me a new perspective. It gave me a new perspective, right? He gave me his lens. I like to say he gave me his glasses, you know, to look through. And sometimes that's how it is. Because when we are dealing in our unhealed self, we have a tainted view. We see everything from a tainted view. Yep. So we can't accept genuine help from people, genuine love from people, because we think people got a secret agenda. And I think we probably, both of us shared like a post on Facebook some years ago about something like this. But I didn't know that was me, though. Yeah. Like, I was looking from a tainted view. Yeah. Because, like I said, because I was unhealed, I'm thinking like, she's saying that, but she mean this. Like, yeah. So now you can't discern well. No. It's off. Everything off. Everything is off. Because you don't want to heal. You don't want to go through the proper process of cleansing. Yeah. Because it is a process of cleansing. It is. That's like, have you ever had surgery? With my baby. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Like, I guess I should say like an elective surgery or something. You know how like before they give you this preparation you got to go through. Like sometimes they like put you on a diet before, and then the night before you got to wash, or sometimes it's days before a certain soap and stuff like this. Yeah. And it's the cleansing process. Yeah. You still have to go through that. Yeah. And it's tedious. Yeah. But because it be tedious and we like what we like, we want a certain smell. Yeah. Soap ain't got a smell, so I want to use soap that got smell. Oh. What? I want you to talk. Okay, so you said, you was talking about the cleansing, the soap. You said it don't have a smell. So to us, we think that we got to go get something. In our minds, we think that ain't working. It's not cleaning us. But then we go get something that got a smell and then messes up before you get to that. Before you get to that operation. You can have complications. Messes up the outcome. Messes up the outcome. Yeah. Yeah. He give us instructions and what we do. It be simple too. We make it complicated. We do. It be simple stuff. Use this. Don't do that. Don't eat after this time. And then we do it anyway. And then we wonder why, oh God, like what happened? Yeah. You know what happened. You didn't listen. Yeah, you didn't. So. That's good. That is good. Michelle, that's good. I'm shouting on the inside because you don't even understand. Like, this is helping me so much with what I'm going through right now. Yeah. Just be obedient, Michelle. Just be obedient. He's giving you the instructions. You're making it complicated. Follow the steps. That's it. Don't do nothing extra. And what happened when we miss a step? Oh my God. What happened when we miss a step? You're gonna mess the whole thing up. You trip, follow your face. You had one wound, now you got 2. Oh my God. Like, the thing, we try to skip steps. That's dangerous. Ain't it? Because we ain't patient. Me. I'm guilty. Yeah, me too. Skipping the steps because we like, okay, we don't need to do that. That ain't important. We try to skim through them. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God. Don't you think that if God said it was for a reason, then it is necessary?
He ain't just
Stop
telling
trying to
you.
skim through.
He ain't just telling you to do stuff just because it's, it's a reason behind it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yes.
That's revelation
Yes.
right now for me.
And then it is. And then it's just so great because through his death and through his rising, that's affirmation to us. That's affirmation to us that the womb will be healed. That greater is going to come out of it. But if we follow the instruction in every step.
Right.
Every step.
Right.
Stop trying to miss them. Because I done failed trying to skip a step. Oh.
Yeah, really bad.
Yeah.
Then you worse off than you was before.
Yes. Now I done failed and broke some. But if I would have just took every single step.
Then I got to stop right there. Because you just said something. Think about this. God knows what he's doing, right? Okay, you fall, hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Now your recovery time is longer.
Yeah.
What that promise that could have been in 2 months, now it's a year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we just be trying to do our own thing, like you said, rushing and skipping steps.
Now we causing delays, right?
Delay.
And I know it's a lot of people who just be like, oh, God time. But here's the thing. All through the Bible, the Lord will give us strategy. But we have to move intently in it.
Yes.
So a lot of times we do cause our delays.
We do.
Don't get me wrong. Yes, promise gonna come because he promised.
Yeah.
However, when you ain't on your P's and Q's, you are withholding yourself from.
Listen.
We hold ourselves back from some things.
My God.
So, being unhealed, that's another consequence. That's I ain't naming it first, but that's a consequence.
Yeah, it is.
Of improper wound care is the delays that come with it.
Yes.
Another consequence is, you won't get those things that you secretly desiring because you don't want to reveal that you're wounded.
Yep.
Yep. Or you don't want to call to the source. You try to put your dirty hand on it, which then another consequence comes infection and bacteria.
Yeah.
Oh, but the benefit of proper wound care.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. The privilege, the honor, the benefit of being able to be used by him. Like, he know what is best for us when we don't. We can't see it sometimes. We have blind spots until we put on his glasses. And it's a benefit alone to be his vessel. We don't know how much we need him until we just let him use us.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I don't want to walk around and get septic. I don't.
I don't.
I don't want to walk around. Yeah, I don't want to walk around infected. I don't want to walk around smelling bad. I don't want to. So if it takes for me to be seen wounded in order to be whole, gladly, Lord. I had this thing now where I now say, well, if it takes for me to look crazy, for you to get the glory, if that's what you're calling me to do, gladly, Lord.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Because now I've developed this trust in you, because you're the same faithful God that you've always been. But it's certain things you took me through that I now know, like, I can't trust myself, but I can trust you.
Absolutely.
I can't lean on what I said, but I can lean on you. So I'm going to trust. that if you want me to walk out this door with all these pimples on my face, or walk out this door with all these bruises for everybody to see, that there's a greater reward in it, or that somebody else may be healed from it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Or it may even stop somebody from being like, oh, you know what? She went over there and she got that. I don't want to go over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, if I can keep the next generation from going over there and getting the same type of wound.
Use me.
Use me, Lord. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not even so much about me, but just because I want to see you. I want to see your face,
Me
God.
too.
I just want to be with you. I just want to be with you. And I don't want it to take for a demon to go get 7 others for me to have to try to fight my way back on my own.
Yeah.
That's stronger. Okay. This is good. Well, this is good. But no, you got anything else?
I don't. I was blessed. Like, I know I was transparent, but I was also blessed by you just being transparent as well.
Yeah.
And just speaking, because again, you are being obedient. You helped me. You didn't know that.
Yeah.
You helped me. So,
Same.
I'm pouring into the people, but also getting poured into. So I appreciate that. This was
the good thing
so
about
needed
this.
for me today.
We just we iron sharpening iron.
Thank you, Lord.
And this is what I want to say. So when we think of iron, and a lot of people always say that with good stuff, like, oh, okay, the good feeling, but that's even in the bad.
Yeah.
When we have to share the bad. When you think of iron, it's hard, right? Hard.
Yeah.
So even through the hard things, we can iron hard and uncomfortable things. We iron each other. We iron each other. And that's the only way we will get through those things to where we can truly be healed, not just hide them, not just hide those things and think that we're healed. We cannot be whole unless we have God. So a lot of people are desiring to be whole, but they try to do it without God.
Yeah.
And I have. I don't want to say they, because I have.
Yeah.
So when we try to do it without God, we'll never be whole. But we have to continually be in Him to one day get to that whole state in the fullness with the Father. Right? So if you could encourage anybody, I like to do this toward the end. If you can encourage anybody with anything that was talked about today, or even anything that just comes in your heart, take a moment and share.
My takeaway from what I've heard as we were talking, just to cast everything on God. I don't care how dirty it is, how heavy it may be, give it to God.
Yeah.
Because He's the only person that can heal you from it, take care of it. Mama can't do it. Daddy can't do it. I mean, you call your friends. It's only so much they can say to you. So just give it to God and allow Him to do the work, and don't rush it. I always talk about that on my social media platforms. Don't rush what God is doing. Trust the process and know, every step.
Necessary.
Trust Him and know that He is gonna make it right for you.
Yeah.
It may not be how you deem it. So that's another thing. It may not be how you see it, but know if He's taking you through the steps and whatever He's telling you to do, trust Him and obey what He's saying.
Obey.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. And then sometimes we know that the process most times it don't look like the promise, right?
It don't.
So that discourages us, but don't be discouraged. Be not dismayed, and well doing. And we know that it's well doing as long as we are doing it unto God, and we are obedient to what He said. So thank you for that encouragement. Thank you for coming on. We definitely gonna have you on again because you got to talk more. They want to hear from you because I want to hear more.
Okay.
Like, man, we got some good stuff out of this. I really enjoyed this. Anytime we talk, I enjoy this. And even in our friendship, this is growing more now because I'm actually dealing with my healing with God, with some things that I just couldn't, we've always been good, but I couldn't just be there because, like I said, I couldn't taint other people with my baggage. They too precious to God. Just like I know I'm precious to him. Others are too. Others are too. But yeah, out of this, make sure you take in the proper wound care. And once you do receive it, when it look healed, maintain underneath the caretaker. Like, stay there. Do not go back to what wounded you. You'll only end up worse off. It'll only be harder. And if I have to lead by example, I'll do it gladly. So you don't have to, But yeah, that's the takeaway. I love y'all. And we will see y'all next week. Make sure that you do follow all of Michelle's platforms and stay connected. And we want to hear your thoughts and your feedback about this episode and any of the last ones. To people that have emailed and everything, thank you guys again. Yeah, until we see y'all again or hear from y'all again. See y'all later. Hey y'all, just wanted to take a quick moment to say thanks for tuning in to Purposely Cross Podcast. We're all about diving into conversations that matter, and we're so glad that you're here for it. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. We'd love to have you along for the ride. And don't forget to follow us on all social media for all the latest updates, sneak peeks, and more. Let's stay connected and purposefully cross paths. Hit that subscribe button and let's keep the conversations going.